Alright, for everyone who doesn't know, NWF 4 was a complete success. We had an unexpected match between myself and Jacob Cage for the NWF title. It was going good until Jeff Reilly stuck his nose where it doesn't belong. And then we had Eric Rude versus the unpredictable Jeff Reilly, which ended in Eric Rude rolling up Jeff Reilly for the win. Hashtag schoolboy. And then we had the last man standing match between RJ Bombshell and Jason Rage. That was a great match. It was probably the best match NWF has had so far, aside from the ETW days when me and Jason Rage had a hardcore match. And that was the first match in history, and that's one that was hard to top, but I think that last man standing match may have done it. Alright? But more importantly, I'm going to address the three main people right now in NWF aside from myself. We have Shaft, better known as Jacob Cage. We have Jason Rage, again, the #1 contender for my NWF title. And we have the unpredictable Jeff Reilly. Alright, first, Jacob Cage. You like to whine, you like to bitch, you like to cry, you like to complain like a little girl and say that if I win sole ownership of NWF that I'm going to fire you. Well, that is completely false. I don't know where you're getting your information because I am going to keep you around when I win complete ownership of NWF because I think you can put on a good match with me. You're probably one of the better people that could. No disrespect to anybody else except for Jeff Reilly because he doesn't deserve any of my respect because he likes to jump me. But I'll deal with you when the time's right. Okay, and then we have the #1 contender Jason Rage. All right, dude, great win versus RJ Bombshell again, and it was a good match. It was pretty fair, and then you ended up getting the win. Good job. But let's face it. You're going to lose come NWF 6 because of the simple fact we put on a hardcore match before, as I already told everyone, and I ended up winning, so I've already proven that I can beat you, and I hope we put on a good match. Alright, now, Jeff Reilly. Alright, again, you stuck your nose where it doesn't belong. You tried screwing me over again, which I ended up winning, or no one won that match because you did a run-in and you had to stop the match, alright? Listen, we got one big match coming up this Sunday. And I hope you're ready, because you want it to be a complete brawl. Well, you have one coming, and it's going to be insane, alright? But let's get one thing straight. You do not bring my family, my fiance, or anybody else in the NWF, alright? That's my personal life. And you went and you had to bring my mother into it? What kind of third grade shit is that, Reilly? Alright? You brought my mom, my dad, my sisters, and my brother-in-law into it. Okay? One, I did not call my mother and bitch and complain about some high-ranking official in the firehouse coming to shut us down. And you don't have to keep me happy. I'll work from the bottom and get my title if I ever lose it. And then that is a big if because I don't think I'll ever lose it, alright? And then they say how my sister's going to freaking pull me out on a stretcher because you're going to hurt me so bad. The only one she's going to be pulling out on a stretcher if it comes to it is you. Because I will hurt you come Sunday, alright? But you want to bring people into it, alright? Let's bring some things up about you. One, you got a reptile business coming up, and I think I like it. I like all the reptiles and shit you do, and you made a couple sales, and it's going to be big one day. I'll give you credit for that. But it seems like you're trying to be the one and only Jake the Snake Roberts. Dude, good luck. You will never, ever be good as Jake Roberts was. You will never be anything like him. Because he is the one and only. He was a master of psychology in that ring. He had some amazing mic skills, and he set the pathway for most of the wrestlers we see today. Alright? And while you're at it, you might want to have a talk with some officials in NWF, because you say you'd like to run your decisions, like throw your weight around, and you make all these decisions. Well, hire some people to teach you how to do a promo on your own and not have someone film it, alright? This is what I'm doing. This is what you need to learn to do, okay? But like I said again, be ready Sunday, because for bringing my family into this, you are going to get hurt. Okay? And I will be the sole owner of NWF, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it except lose, which is what you're going to do. And I hope you don't bring your boy Jacob Cage into it, because I'll have backup, as you will see, alright? And anything goes down, I got people that have my back, and they're going to be there. But like I said, Jeff Reilly, be ready come Sunday for NWF 5, All or Nothing. We're going to leave it all on the table, do everything and anything to hurt each other. But I, Robby Chaotic, will be sole owner of NWF, and that's it.